Let's see. That's all I'm saying. Now, when Joel McHale said, the winner's going to win 200,000, the fucking smile came. But girl, you gotta lighten up. You gotta fake it again, just like Shannon in Love Hotel. You're getting paid to be there, so you gotta pretend that you at least want to be there. I know. None of us want to be there, but you want the money, and you don't want to do the work. Sadly, that's not how life works. I actually just want a ton of money also, but I don't want to do the work. But here I am 24 hours a day dedicated to the listeners of this wonderful podcast. Speaking of Shannon Beador, speaking of her, let's move on. Joel Kim Booster, we know, is on the show. He's hosting it, Love Hotel. Slam Shannon, we already covered that. And then Lou, my good friend Lou, has done a interview and has, said that it is really unfortunate. And I understand where Lou is coming from. It is unfortunate because now that overshadows our whole show. I get it, but also, girl, it's also, shedding light onto your show, which is good. But, it kind of is a dark cloud now over the show. And I understand what Lou is saying. Well, Joel Kim Booster has come out and made an apology, which before I react to this apology, just a quick hit, guys. I mean, come on, we got to keep moving. Do you want 3 of these a week? Because that's where we're headed. 10 shows a fucking week. God help me. So Joel Kim Booster has said, here's his new statement. Now, when he posted, he also said, they're gonna make me take this down, snap it, take your screenshots because it's coming down. We all got them, or I mean, at least I didn't get them, but whoever got them online is where I saw them. So now he has done a follow-up. I don't know. I believe Luann also said that after this happened and he posted this online that he apologized to the cast. So apparently he apologized to the cast when all of this happened after he slammed Shannon. I guess he reflected and nothing happened in the public eye, but he apologized to the cast. Like, I'm sorry I did that because it does, now overshadow the whole cast, blah, 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 the whole show. Well, now he has come out and actually issued an apology on his Instagram, which says, the Housewives of it all. I've had a lot of time to think and process about this, and I wish I could say that I was not the guy who posted those statements on Instagram, but the fact is that I am. I let an on-set conflict cloud my judgment and accessed the darkest, ugliest part of myself and said things I don't stand by or even believe. And I am deeply sorry that allowed my worst self to cloud my judgment. I know Shannon has had an extraordinarily hard year as she has bravely shared, and as someone who has struggles with her own, and as someone who has struggles of their own that has spilled into work, I should have had more grace for her in that moment. I am deeply sorry for the ways in which I've made Shannon's road towards stability more difficult, and hope that she makes it out the other side of this stronger, healthier of this stronger and healthier and with the love that she deserves in her life. I regret making this a part of the story of our show, as I'm deeply proud of the work myself, the ladies, and the crew put into making it. All right. Well, first of all, I don't buy this at all personally. Someone actually made Joel do this, I am sure. I believe everything he said about Shannon. I mean, look, the guy didn't just wake up and decide to just say this about Shannon. I have nothing against Shannon. Now everyone thinks I hate Shannon. Everyone thinks I hate Teresa. And just because I call the lawyer a scumbag, I can't two things get to be true. He does this stuff behind the scenes, and I have actual real proof. I have proof of things Teresa did. That's okay. It's not my problem, but nothing personal against them. So, I mean, we can all watch Shannon and, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, she was a terror on set. I believe every word of that because these are things I've heard about her for years and years throughout the years. So I think everything Joel said was true. Not that that's neither here nor there. I have nothing against Shannon. I mean, look, you were forced to make this apology. And I agree with him where he says he regrets making this part of the story of the show. And I agree with Luann when they say it like it overshadows the show. I mean, it doesn't because we'll all move on. But, when he says that Shannon's had a hard year and, this and that, well, again, I don't give a fuck. I don't think that's any excuse for how you treat anyone. We all have a hard day, a hard month, a hard year. I say choose happiness. People get all up in arms. Oh my God, you just insulted everyone with mental health issues. I also don't care. My job here isn't to have everyone like me or me to whatever. So anyone that's insulted by me, let me tell you, it's not only that I don't apologize, it's that you will be insulted by me again, probably something I say within 24 hours. So there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, lock yourself in a house and turn off all the lights and don't leave the fucking house. This is an insulting world. It's reality. We have an election. We have things going on in the Middle East. There's a lot going on here at home. People with the hurricane are having lots of problems. So if you're insulted by what I said, either A, get the fuck over it, or B, just know that you should become desensitized to it because it's going to happen again in, a short period of time. There's nothing I could do about that. So, I mean, I don't really apologize, but I apologize that you're offended, I guess. I'm sorry you're offended, but that's not really an apology. Anyway, moving on. We got to really wrap this up. We don't have time to get into the Shannon and John Jansen of it all. I'm going to have to handle that later this week because I really do want to talk about a lot of things that John Jansen and Shannon have said. Not John Jansen. John Jansen and Shannon, but really Alexis as well, because Alexis has said a lot. That is what I wanted to cover, but here we are at 20 minutes, so I don't think we have time to do so. What is everyone else loving? Still loving Potomac. The new episode is back tonight. We're only one episode in, hoping that the second episode of Potomac is so good. And I'm still loving Salt Lake. And I still think this was a great season of RHOC. We have 4, not 3. I guess last week I said 3, and someone took me to task. They said, get your facts straight. We have 4 Housewives shows on the air now, not 3. And that ain't a good thing that I think there's 3 because, oh yeah, there is RHONY. Not there yet. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry, Sai. I'm not there yet. I'm trying. I'm really trying really hard. On that note, though, there are people that are leaving comments on my YouTube and on Instagram that love the new New York. So there are people that love it. So there you go. Oh, and I also next time want to talk about Stephanie Soshiji, the new girl from who is filming Miami, which is the whole reason Nicole left. I said this in a prior show. I have more information on this. It's the whole reason Nicole left is because her Anthony's ex is really in the mix on the show. And kind of has become a new obsession of mine. I am obsessed with you, Stephanie, on Instagram. You are a great hire. Oh my God, great hire. I got to save the John Jansen, Alexis, Shannon stuff for next time. It's just a quick hit. Do we go to 3 a week? If we do, I guess we won't have this problem anymore. Love you guys. It's Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon. It was a good week. Let's have a good week coming up. Got some good stuff planned for you. And by the way, tomorrow's a holiday, so I have a feeling like nobody's going to work tomorrow. So love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.